Am I the asshole for changing my niece's stripper name when I got custody? Oh no!
I think it will become obvious that my sister and I have taken very different paths in life. I love her very much, but she's not well. I have had custody of my niece since she was 6 months old. My sister's going to jail for at least the next 7 years.
Sick.
She's ineligible for
long
parole
time.
for that long, so that's a minimum. My niece's name is a perfect example of my daughter's thought process. Honest to God, she named her Cinnamon.
Shut up. That cannot be real.
I have had my sister's parental rights severed. My parents and her fought me on it. Don't care. My parents have never contributed to her upbringing, but they've given lots of unwanted advice. I adopted her and changed her name to Simone. My parents think I'm being cruel to my sister.
No.
What my sister thinks is not allowed here. The filters told me that particular obscenity wasn't part of the post here. It starts with a C. Oh, she wants to call her sister a cunt. This lady wants to know, is she the asshole for changing her niece's name from Cinnamon?
Not at all, because you would be bullied forever if your name was Cinnamon with an S-Y-N.
That is a big, fat, not the asshole stamped right on your fucking forehead, dude.
You're a fucking hero for, like, saving your niece. This is a proactive saving your niece's life.
Let's also talk about how Simone is a nice compromise to Cinnamon. You know,
Absolutely.
It's similar enough. It's not like you're changing the name from Cinnamon to, like, fucking Optimus Prime or something. You know what I mean?
It could be so much worse, yes.
Like some out-of-pocket shit. I completely misunderstood the title and thought the OP had just found a better stripper name for their niece.
For sure. It should be Candy. Reactbot, do you think this is a good name for the niece? Thanks, I hate it. Oh shit, he said thanks, I hate it. But you're on the wrong side of history, dude.
Well, you know what? He's fucking stupid anyways. I tried to get him to answer one of my questions like 3 days ago. He kept just giving me the runaround, and I was like, fuck you, dude. I threw him across the room. I smacked him into the wall, dude. Fuck that guy.
My fiance is furious at me for telling my family to start eating Christmas breakfast without her. Am I the asshole? Every year, we have a family Christmas breakfast as part of our celebration. And this year, it was organized for 11 a.m. My partner was aware what time it was planned for, but was running almost 2 hours late. I told my family to go ahead and eat, as they had spent the morning preparing and cooking everything, and said I would eat with my partner when she arrived. However, now I'm completely in the doghouse for excluding her from breakfast, and that I'm an asshole for inviting her if they weren't even going to wait. My opinion is that it's unfair to punish everyone for one person's poor time management, but I'm curious if I'm the jerk here or the logical one. The way they frame it, they seem like the logical one, right? I wonder if there are two sides to the story though, but I would also be like, we can't have the family waiting for 2 hours. I get the importance of Christmas brunch because that's what my immediate family does. My fucking wonderful parents cook an amazing Christmas brunch, and they invite me and Aaron. They also invite some of my family and all of their kids and shit. So like, I get the importance of a Christmas brunch, and trust me, I'm a fucking breakfast slut. I value breakfast above all other meals. I get angry and hangry when I don't have my proper breakfast.
I've seen it. I saw it at TwitchCon. You shat in your hand and started throwing it at people.
I grasp tangibly the importance of the meal that is breakfast. You are not the asshole. I think your partner is for their poor time management.
I think 2 hours is a little ridiculous to make someone wait to eat. At that point, the food's got flies and worms and stuff growing out of it. You know what I mean?
Especially if it's like sausages and eggs and Cinnabons, you know, like
yeah, it's
absolutely
nasty. Not the asshole she excluded herself. It sucks that she's trying to blame me for the consequences of her own actions.
Yeah, dude, your partner sucks. Get a new partner. Bye.
Exclude herself by being late. She's not only rude, but also disrespectful and self-absorbed.
You don't, right?
Yeah,
it is disrespectful because, like, if you're trying to show up for a family of your partner, you do not fuck with the family, right? You're trying to look good for the family of your partner. Not impress. Impress is the wrong word, but like you want to put the right foot forward. So if you're like, oh, I'll show up 2 hours late, you're a fucking asshole. You're disrespecting your partner's family. And obviously they're going to think less of you, and they're going to talk about this every Christmas thereafter.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're going to be the joke, dude. Someone at work stole my chair, so I had them arrested?
I love that.
Okay, this one's interesting.
I got a new job in sales, working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, etc. The chair in my cubicle was uncomfortable as fuck. So day 3, I brought in my own Herman Miller Aaron chair. On day
Those are
4,
expensive.
is this? Do you know about this chair? Because I don't know about this chair.
Not that exact chair, but Herman Miller chairs are like the expensive like office chair. Like those are like the Ferraris
Of like work chairs, cubicle chairs?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Okay, so I brought in my own Herman Miller Aeron chair. On day 4, it was missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting in it. I asked for it back, but he basically told me to F off. I feel like there's a lot we are not getting here.
How?
Right?
It sounds like a fucking like Looney Tunes bully. Hey, those are my shoes. No, they're not. Fuck off.
Right. I went and spoke to the owner of the company. Okay, that seems, no offense, it seems a little extreme. He told me the chairs aren't reserved. They are first come, first serve. I explained that I own the chair and it cost me $1,800. He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want that chair.
$1,800 on a chair is a little... It's a little crazy.
I'm kind of like Lucille Bluth, where it's like, how much could a banana cost? $10? I have no idea what chairs cost in offices, but $1,800 seems extreme, no?
That seems a little steep. I think like $700, $800 is like, that's like fine.
I wouldn't
for, like,
spend
a nice
that for a
chair.
fucking desk chair.
I mean, if you're working in like an office, you're there like 9 hours out of the day and you're fucking miserable at your job. If you want to have a comfy chair, I guess like, I feel like I could see spending that much on it.
The next day, the same guy was sitting in it when I got to the office. I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused. So I called the cops.
You think they showed up? They were like, you seriously brought us out here for a fucking chair?
No, Justin. They showed up, guns drawn, and they said, "Get off the chair! Get off the chair!"
They shot him. They shot the guy with the chair.
It was quite the scene, but in the end, he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. I was prepared. I had the receipt, which showed the serial number. Yes, Aaron chairs have serial numbers. They asked me if I wanted to press charges. My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested. So I said,
What?
Absolutely, I want to press charges.
Why would you get terminated for
That's
getting
some bullshit.
your property back?
I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm siding with the original poster. My new boss fired me on the spot. So I carried my chair out with me as I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. He admitted to it. The dude who took my chair has been in the industry for about 15 years, but he's going to lose a security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry. He's going to lose his job. I don't give a shit. Shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the asshole? Honestly, you know what? I've done a total reversal. At first, I was like, I don't know. It doesn't seem that real. Justin's like, before you even reveal what the comments are saying, I'm like closing my eyes. Tell me your thoughts, because I'm afraid, having heard exactly one side of the story, I'm aware. I'm afraid I'm on the side of the original poster because the boss was going to terminate them for fucking ratting out the employee that sat in their chair. That's some bullshit. I'm already on the fucking employee side, the original poster side, I mean. But what are you thinking?
Obviously, I'm on the original poster side because they had their property stolen, but they seem a little too Reddit for me.
Go on.
I think the way this is written, it's almost like they wanted it to have this much drama behind it.
Dangerous terminology there, friend.
Just stay a little later one night after the guy that's sitting in it leaves and take it home. You don't need to call the cops and get fired. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he deserves it, but I am saying, you know what? Maybe there was a way this could have gone where it wasn't such a big deal and you didn't have work stop for like 4 hours out of the day while the cops showed up and your coworkers are sitting there. They're trying to like, you know, watch Charlie the Unicorn on their fucking computers instead of like working, and they see like 5 fucking bald ass cops in there like hauling away Steve from accounting because he was sitting in your chair.
It's an $1,800 chair. You're not getting it.
I agree. This person should not have been sitting in their fucking chair and they deserve to get arrested. I'm just saying, when I read the story, I'm like, you really wanted it to get to the point of having them arrested, didn't you? Like, you looked at it and you were like, I kind of want to fuck with you a little bit.
No, but someone in my chat said it had RGB lights. Like, that's kind of fucking sick, though. Like,
Dude, yeah, it had a fan for your
it had
ass.
it had ventilation.
Due to lower back issues, I always preferred my own desk chair and made sure it was clearly marked it was my personal property. I also used a bicycle cable log to secure my chair to my desk at the end of the day. One coworker had his office chair disappear, so he sent an email email to the entire global company address book. It was hysterically funny to read.
This doesn't
the
answer
response
shit.
email.
This doesn't answer shit, Justin.
This is just this person looking for attention.
Right.
Oh, my back hurts too.
It's like, cool, good for you. Hey, you got your 12K Reddit karma. Cool. What's your input?
Sometimes being an asshole is the correct response. Also, your boss is now out 2 co-workers. You know what?
Boom.
Yeah. The fact is the guy shouldn't have effectively been stealing your $1,800 chair. As others have said, oh, wait, I didn't even think about this, dude. They could sue the company for
Retaliatory firing. I fucking agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely sue your boss if they threaten you with that. And as if I'm coming from any experience with that, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm so in favor of the original poster, which obviously there are 2 sides to every story and I'm only hearing one, but I'm also dumb.
This was pretty clear cut.
I'm easily influenced is what I'm saying.
911, what's your emergency? Hi, this guy took my chair.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's switch gears. Let's go to Am I Overreacting?
Let's go.
Am I Overreacting? Xmas gift from my boyfriend's parents.
All right, let's see. Okay, so from boyfriend's parents, what are the parents sending? Not always a train wreck. Just kidding, toot toot. Yeah, you are, because that's a cute fucking shirt.
For context, I've been in a serious relationship with this person for 7 years, and we own a home together. His parents gifted me this shit for Christmas, and it made me sad. They said they thought I would think it's funny, but I definitely didn't. I also wouldn't consider myself a train wreck in any capacity. I just graduated from college this year. I don't know.
No, I'm going to say you are overreacting. It's the parents trying to be funny. Even if they missed the mark, they didn't mean anything by it, and I think the original poster's being a little too sensitive. They're like, I'm not the train wreck. I'm cool.
I agree.
I've been dating your kid for 7 years. And it's like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. They're trying to make a cute little joke.
They're fucking around.
They're fucking around. They're trying to be relatable with like this cute fucking Married to the Sea type fucking bullshit art style. And you're going to come out and be like, I'm actually not a train wreck. I'm the Rock and my partner's like, fuck yourself. Not fuck yourself. That's too harsh. But I will say overreacting.
I got someone in chat saying your feelings are valid, but it's clearly a joke. I don't even know if the feelings are valid here. As I've said, I believe this is the 3rd time I've talked about it this stream, but I get anxiety pretty easily. I understand the power in validating feelings, but I feel like with this one, it's like, nah, man, you gotta kind of snap out of it. It's a shirt. I would find it funny from some people, upsetting from others. Only you know them well enough to know the intent. I suppose there could be more there, but also if there was more there, I feel like she would have put it in the post,
If she said, like, they never liked me, if she had said, like, my partner's parents have never liked me, they've never approved of my behavior, then that'd be a little different, I guess.
Unless there's more context here, it's just a funny shirt.
Someone in our chat just said, oh, yeah? Replace the train with the hate symbol. Not so funny now, huh?
Am I overreacting for dumping my boyfriend over an ass audit?
Let's go.
I, F43, size 2, left my boyfriend, M35, of 1.5 years after we got in a fight, and he texted me that he hasn't had access to an ass our entire relationship and accused me of giving up being attractive because I didn't build one for him via squats.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Asian and have tried everything. This from the same man who swore I had a perfect body, all while I caught him constantly staring at curvier women. Apparently my glutes were a contractual obligation that I failed to fulfill. Oh!
Wow. I haven't had access to an ass in a year and a half. I'm allowed to look at one to remember what it's like.
Wow, low blow. Well, now you can have all the ass you want.
Redacted. I can't feel bad about words anymore. You said you'd work on an ass a year ago. Did like 3 days of squats and gave up trying to be attractive to me. I told you that's the thing I'm into. And you said you'd work on it, then didn't. And now you're shocked. Wild. And no, I'm not going to get ass.
Wow. Yeah, well, no, you're not overreacting.
You'd be an asshole if you weren't on the OP side. Holy shit.
How can you look at that and not understand, like, no, I'm not the asshole in this situation? And also, on the flip side, how can you be this guy typing this stuff and not think you're an asshole?
He's 35, but he's typing like a fucking 20-year-old. Babe, you said you'd work on your ass and you didn't. I promise you, no 35-year-old man should actually be like thinking and typing like that. I swear and promise to you. That's really fucking ridiculous.
The fact that these are 35 and 43-year-old adults and they're still going through this. I haven't had access to an ass in a year and a half. How do you write that fucking text and not...
And think you're the good guy.
Am I overreacting? This is how my boyfriend sleeps, like a damn mummy, completely wrapped up. I'm constantly worried he's going to suffocate or something. He spends all night like this, sometimes even wrapping more than one blanket around his face. He says it feels nice. Not to mention how terrifying it is to randomly wake up in the middle of the night and look over to see that.
You are the asshole. Let your boyfriend sleep how he wants to sleep, all right? Let him protect himself how he wants to.
I love that you can like see the contour of his face.
You see the lips and everything.
You got into a relationship with King Tut, and now you're
Right.
uncomfortable.
And here he is, and now you're backing out. That's on you. He feels safe to wake the mummy.
Don't wake the mummy. You're overreacting. He's hiding from monsters that sneak around at night.
I love
This
it.
is true. You have to be snug as a bug in a rug if you want to get through the night without having a monster come suck on your toes or whatever.
We've all seen the creepypastas of like dudes in the closet, dudes behind the doors, dudes under the bed. So like pardon us if we want to protect ourselves, okay? That means we've done the research and have been raised right.
Am I overreacting, or is it not normal to use soap in the bathroom? I feel ridiculous even asking this, but I honestly don't know if I'm missing something or being gaslit. I'm a black woman and my boyfriend is white. This is the first white man I've ever dated, which is relevant because I keep wondering if I'm misunderstanding something cultural. My boyfriend does not regularly use soap when he showers.
Oh God.
He says he rinses with water and that
No.
soap is optional unless you're visibly dirty.
No.
He will sometimes use shampoo, but body soap is inconsistent at best.
No.
He also doesn't always use soap when washing his hands in the bathroom and says hot water is enough. When I brought this up, he told me that I'm overreacting and that this is a white people thing.
It's a white people
Oh,
thing. You wouldn't
My
get it.
fucking gosh. And that I'm judging him through my own cultural lens.
Incredible.
He said growing up, his family didn't obsess over soap the way mine did, and that my expectations are based on how I was raised, not on what's medically necessary. He said different ethnic groups get dirtier at different rates.
Oh my God.
What? Okay, Jontron.
Honestly.
So he does not need soap as often as I do. This really threw me. In my family and community, soap is not optional.
Shouldn't
You
be.
shower daily. You use soap, you wash your hands properly, use a bar of soap, and you wash your ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's basic hygiene. I've never had to explain this to an adult partner before. Now, I'm about to hand it off to you, Jack, to finish it up. But I do want to say, look, you don't have to shower daily. I know a lot of people that don't shower daily. Some people shower every 2 or 3 days. I think that's fine.
I think that comes down to a preference thing because I like to shower daily, and I also know people who don't shower daily, so that's real. But I also don't think it's a race thing. The problem is that it affects shared spaces. Our towels smell. Our sheets smell faster than they should. Oh no.
Ugh.
I question his bathroom and backdoor hygiene because sometimes there is a poop smell when we are intimate.
Oh, God.
I can smell it from here, dude. He insists I am imagining it because black people are too uptight about using soap all the time and using washcloths. That is so not true. He even makes fun of me for using washcloths. I've had to rewash laundry because things don't feel clean. I feel uncomfortable inviting people over because I'm worried the house smells off, even if he insists I'm imagining it. When I push back, he says I'm being judgmental and culturally insensitive. Oh my God. I love it. The fucking white dude is like, you're being culturally insensitive.
You don't understand my culture
Dude,
as a white
You don't
man.
fucking understand my culture. He says I'm being judgmental and culturally insensitive and that I need to stop projecting my standards onto him. He says if I really understood him, I'd realize this is normal, where he comes from, and that I'm making it into a bigger issue than it needs to be. Now I'm stuck questioning myself. Is this actually a cultural difference I should be more open-minded about, or is this just bad hygiene being dressed up as something deeper? I don't want to be unfair or ignorant, but I also don't want to live like this. I feel like his bad hygiene is negatively impacting my life, and I don't have any white female friends to ask. Am I overreacting for being bothered by this, or is it reasonable to expect soap to be non-negotiable in a shared home? Clearly, she's overreacting, right? And I don't think white people need to shower or wash their assholes. I don't believe in soap personally as a white man.
I've never spent money on soap. I don't even believe in toothpaste.
Holy shit, dude. I have to wonder if this is real because it's that outlandish.
It is that outlandish. But people like this really do exist. Isn't that fucked up to think about?
As we were reading this, as you started reading this, and you're reading even the title, someone in my chat already said like, oh, it's Asmongold's alt. You know, immediately clocked that, which is very, very funny. So you're right in that people like this do exist. That's real, sadly. Ian Tucker in my chat just said, bold of them to assume Asmongold has ever spoken to a black woman. That's fucking
So true. Is this
fucking-
rage bait?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's rage bait, man.
What is the logic of different ethnicities have different bodies that get dirty at different... What the fuck? We're all human beings.
Races aside, bodies stink when not attended to. Everyone stinks and should use soap. Like that's a
Use fucking
non-negotiable.
soap. Why is it that hard?
There's
Hop
no
in the
race.
bath.
There's no race that's like, actually, we smell like flowers 24/7 and don't need soap as much as you filthy other races do.
Just leave your racist-ass boyfriend at this point.
1,000,000,000%.
Am I overreacting for not giving my roommate his dog back after I adopted her? Well, this one seems kind of sad.
He asked me to take his dog 5 weeks ago with wording suggesting it was permanent. He never once asked how she was doing in the time I've had her. He dropped her off with no collar, no leash, no food, nothing. I wasn't home, so he left her with a friend of mine until I got back to town. No timeline or financial compensation was ever discussed to show it was temporary. This guy used to be my roommate, but about 4 years ago, he moved all his stuff out when I was out of town at a funeral. He owed me for the previous month's rent and bills, which was about $900. He stole several of my personal items, including my compound bow and work tools.
Okay, Robin Hood. He stole my compound bow and all the money I was supposed to give back to the poor, and my green tunic, and my funny hat with the fucking feather in it.
I have had the dog for 5, almost 6 weeks. Zero contact from him in that time frame. I took her to the vet and got her chipped and got her all of her vaccines. It was $465 hairs. Now he wants her back. You tell me, am I overreacting?
Hey, can I pick up Bella today? My son's been asking about her every day. I'm working near your house. What time will you be home? Emily's been on my ass about picking her up. She said if I don't talk to you, she's just gonna go to your house and pick her up. LOL.
I'm working in Omaha right now. I have a friend taking care of her. I won't be home until very late tonight.
Is she at your house? I can go pick her up at your friend's house. I was gonna surprise Marcus when he got home from school.
Bella's at my house, but there's no way to get in. The dog walker is walking other dogs the rest of the afternoon. Sorry, man. I don't think it'll work out today.
Okay. Wait, you don't have a spare key?
She has it.
Does the kitchen window still open up? LOL, nobody's gonna let her out for the rest of the day?
My sister's around 6.
Oh, okay. Can I just meet her there?
When are you bringing her back?
She can go over there whenever you want. She needs to go to the vet and get shots. So I might have the mole vet come tomorrow and give her them. Are you still working in Midwest? Oh, here's the original drop-off. Hey, man, do you know anyone who'd want Bella? I can't keep her where I'm staying at, and I want her to go to a good home. I know she loves you. That's why you were one of the first people I ever messaged. No, he gave the dog up.
Bro, what are you talking about? You gave her up. I have taken her to the vet and spent a ton of money on her.
I didn't give her up. It was just temporary. Sorry if I worded it wrong. I was just freaking out because I didn't have anywhere for her to go until we moved out of our new place. You have the vet bills? I'll reimburse you. It's more about my boys wanting her. We can co-parent if you want. LOL.
No, you never once said it would be temporary. You worded it as it were being permanent. I'm sorry you had a change of heart, but it's not happening. It's been 5 weeks and you haven't asked about her one time. Not how is she doing or anything about picking her back up.
Okay. I have asked you how she's doing twice, and you never responded. Marcus thinks it's his dog and wants to see her and asks about her every day. I just want him to see her. I'm not trying to fight. I'm picking her up today. I will bring her back Friday. Sound good?
No, I'm out of town working. I'm not having you at my house when I'm not there.
How do they not get this?
It's fucking rules, dude.
Okay, man. I'll pick her up tomorrow.
Cody, I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I don't trust you. And you have given me no reason to trust you after all the shit you've done. Because of that, I will never trust you to bring Bella back, so it's not happening.
Okay, that's fine. I just talked to Emily's aunt. She's a lawyer. Can I just say, anytime you meet someone, if their name is Emily and it's spelled this way...
Yeah.
Run. I just talked to Emily's aunt. She's a lawyer. And, yeah. She said there was no way you could keep her, so.
You are truly a pathetic person, man.
Oh, her husband is a state trooper as well. So, what time will you be home tonight?
I knew this would come back to bite me in the ass. Try to do the right thing, and I have to deal with this.
I'm really not. I have a beautiful family. And my kids just want to see their dog. You're the one making this difficult. What time are you going to be home tonight? How many times do I have to read this?
He's not getting the hint. He's not getting the hint.
Dude, I'm trying to be nice. Are you sure you want to play this game? All I asked was for my kids to see their dog for a couple days. I don't want to get into illegal stuff. You are being a dick.
True.
I'm sorry, but you can't watch my dog for 4 weeks and refuse to give her back to us and my kids. I know it was a misunderstanding, but you're being ridiculous. Don't let our past interfere with my family. Are you home? I'm going to come over with Emily's uncle.
Yeah.
We are eating dinner now. I have 7 years of records of vet bills and all the proof she is my dog, and I messaged 5 other people and asked if she could watch her before I asked you. We will be there between 8 and 8:30. By the way, I told you I reimburse you on vet bills.
That's pretty clear cut, no?
I mean, he's the one bringing up the lawyer and legal stuff and the state trooper and shit.
There's no way where he's the good guy.
I love how these kinds of people always suddenly have a good friend or family member that is a lawyer or police officer.
Exactly.
My wife's boyfriend is actually the judge.
So fucking funny.
For the county, and
Always.
let me just say something. He's not someone you want to fuck with. It seems pretty clear cut. This guy was trying to get rid of the dog.
Oh my god, big time. And coming up with all sorts of like fucking excuses like, well actually, well, I said temporarily.
It kind of seems like he wasn't expecting his family to notice the dog was gone. And then once they did, he was like, oops.
A billion fucking percent.
Not overreacting, mute, not block him, and keep any harassing messages in case this escalates.
Definitely that, because it sounds like if he's already playing the my family member's a lawyer card, abso-fucking-lutely.
There's no way this asshole is related to a state trooper, right? Am I overreacting about my mother?
I'm 34 years old. My mother lives with me and she has lots of health problems. 3 times a week on hair wash days, I take a nice long hot bath. Water is not running. I fill my tub, shut it off, and enjoy my bath. I pay the bills as she does not work and is trying to get approved for disability. Also, it's my house. So no, I'm not living with her. Every time I turn around, she is constantly nagging me about my baths. I'm a single mom. I don't do anything for myself. I don't remember last time I got a haircut, nails done, heck, even a coffee for myself. I go to work, take care of my kids, take care of her, eat and sleep. That's all I do. Our relationship has always been rocky. I've tried cutting her off years ago, and it just did not work. Another story for another time. Hour and 15 minutes in the shower.
So what? I don't do anything else. Why can't I have an hour myself to relax? I don't pamper myself or do anything else for myself. The only thing I ask for is a nice, hot, long bath 3 times a week. That's all. That's not asking for much. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I take hour-long showers usually.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I feel like I kind of need that to, like, I don't know, decompress.
Yeah, if she's
go, you know what I mean?
For sure. What right does the mom have to have any say if her daughter is paying all the bills? The daughter can take as long of baths as she wants, as far as I'm concerned.
Think about this. You are 34 years old and pay your own way,
right.
And you are explaining to your mother why you are entitled
to
a long, hot bath. Don't engage and try to defend yourself. She's trolling for an argument.
I can kind of see that. Like, why are the mom bringing that up? It's like, wait, mom, I'm paying the fucking bills. Why do you give a shit how long a bath I take? 3 times. It's not even fucking weekly. It's 3 times a week. Like, why is this a problem?
Am I overreacting? Should I have disclosed that I'm deaf earlier?
What?
You want to go ahead and read this?
Yeah, absolutely. For context, we exchanged about 10 messages and things were going well. Easy conversation, mutual interest, and we even made plans to meet for coffee. Before the date, I made a decision that felt important to me. I told her that I am deaf. My intention was not to overshare or make it a big thing. I just did not want to catch someone off guard in person or put either of us in an uncomfortable situation. Unfortunately, that honesty backfired. After I shared that I am deaf, the energy completely shifted and the connection pretty much ended before we ever met. That part stung. Not because anyone owes me a date, but because it was a reminder of how quickly people can make assumptions based on one piece of information. Being deaf is just one aspect of who I am. It does not define my personality, my values, my humor, or my ability to connect with someone. I communicate, I adapt, and I navigate the world every day just fine. Still, moments like this make it clear that some people see disability before they see the person. I am sharing this not to shame anyone or play the victim, but because it highlights a reality that does not get talked about much in dating. There are probably a lot of things people have not disclosed yet on either side, and that is kind of the point of going on a date. You learn those things by showing up, having coffee, and seeing if there is chemistry. I still believe being honest up front was the right choice. I would rather lose a potential date than start something by hiding part of myself. It just sucks sometimes when doing the right thing comes with a quiet rejection and no real conversation attached to it. If nothing else, it was a reminder that the right people will not see accessibility as a deal breaker, but as a normal part of being human.
You know what I'm realizing? There's some fucking shitty ass people in the world.
What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Everyone's awesome.
Everyone's awesome.
Have you not seen the Lego movie? Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team.
That's right.
Hi, Blank. I feel like your being deaf should have come up much earlier in this conversation. It bothers me that you were so verbose during these conversations, but chose to omit something so essential. Best of luck to you.
The whole victimizing, the whole like, how dare you withhold this
How are
information?
you the victim?
No. It bothers me that you were so verbose. What the fuck? Yeah, that's how conversations go. You communicate. Fucking ass behavior. This dude's gonna die single. Or worse, end up with someone, you know, equally off-putting, because god fucking damn it.
Am I the asshole? Should I demand a refund?
Fuck.
I'm not even gonna get the context for this.
I don't know shit about like haircuts and hairstyling.
Maybe some of the girls here could tell us, but I'm gonna be honest. As an honorary girly, yeah, you should probably ask for a refund here, because that is not at all what you asked for.
And I'm gonna say maybe you should have been a bit more verbose with your instructions and directions. So you know, like I'm just saying.
Anytime I see a woman posting on here, I just immediately think, you know what? It's her fault. So I, 21F, never met my dad since I was born, and last month he reached out to me for the first time over Instagram. I feel like he's been very pushy to meet up, and I told him I'm not trying to rush things. Tonight he was asking me questions to get to know me, and this was one of the questions. I never really grew up with a close male figure in my life. Isn't this question weird? I didn't even answer the question when he asked, I just skipped over it. It's not his or anyone's business about my first kiss, and it's just weird to ask anyway to me.
At what age did you kiss a boy for the first time? What did it feel like? What did it feel like?
At what age did you kiss a boy for the first time? What did it feel like?
At what age did you kiss a boy for the first time, Jack?
Go to hell. And 17.
Went from estranged to just strange really quick.
That's a perfect top comment. That's so weird.
What did it feel like, kitten? Be descriptive. What age did you kiss your first boy?
So fucking weird.
Why wasn't it me?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like when you're going into details like,
What was he wearing? What were you wearing?
like stop.
Yeah, it's just like
That's right. Like that feels like the follow-ups when you're like, what did it feel like? Don't ask me that, Dad.
I'm seeing so many people in the comments that are like, are you sure this is actually your dad?
That's really funny. They're right though. Someone in my chat said, how much tongue? Right.
How much? What did he taste like?
That's so exactly. That's what that comes off as. The next question is, what are you wearing? You know, like it's that creepy.
ReactBot, what do you have to say to that?
I don't want to say what I'm thinking right now.
Oh, so fucking true.
That's
ReactBot.
fucked. This is Chipwitch, by the way. Chipwitch is 5 years old. She's turning 6 in March. We have 3 dogs, my wife and I, but this feels most like my dog. She follows me wherever I go. When I take a shit, she has to come with me. Someone said she looks like a little fox. She honestly,
kinda does.
She's very fox-like. Look at this fucking idiot. She has to be touching me at all.